guys, this is Ms. Castor. We are going to take notes over page 15 in your packet, so if you do not have it right there in front of you, go ahead and pause this video, get your packet, and turn to page 15 so that we can take some notes. Let's take a look at our packet. Let's see. We have got writing linear equations. We are going to write them given the point-slope formula, which is this right here. So this can be used to write an equation when given any point and then also the slope of the line. Whoops, let's try this again. Alright, so it can be used when given a point and the slope. So I have my slope and then I have my point. So this formula right here is the magic formula. So we are going to write y, because that's what we're given, minus y1. What that y1 means is this y value right here. This is y1. So y minus y1, which is a -1, and that equals my slope, which is given to me 3/4 times x minus x1. x1 being this right here. This is my x1. So I have minus a -4. Now, this looks a little complicated, but we're going to work through it. Okay, so we have y minus a negative. So if we're subtracting a negative, really, what are we doing? We are adding. So y plus 1 equals 3/4. That does not change. X, then we have minus a -4. So again, it is plus 4. So from here, we take this 3/4 and we need to distribute to my x and to my 4. So I take 3/4 times x and I get 3/4 x. And then 3/4 times 4, which is 4. So it's it's 3, positive 3. So then I have all of that equal to y plus 1. So I need to solve for y completely. So I'm going to rewrite this up here. Y plus 1 equals 3/4 x plus 3. Well, in solving this equation, we need to get y by itself. So in order to do that, I'm going to subtract 1, subtract 1. What I do to one side, I've got to do to the other. So I'm left with y on the left equals 3/4 x. 3 minus 1 gives me a positive 2. So that is my equation that I'm going to write right here. So y equals 3/4 x plus 2. Now, we are going to move on to number 2 right here. Again, we are given slope and we are given a point. So I'm going to use this formula, magic little formula here. And we've got y minus my y value here, which is a -4. And that equals my slope, which is -5. Times x minus my x value, which is 0. Y minus a negative is going to be y plus 4, and that equals -5 times x, which is -5x. We distribute and distribute. -5 times 0 is going to be plus 0. So now we need to solve for y. So in order to do that, I'm going to subtract 4 here, subtract 4 here, and I get y equals my -5x, and then 0 minus 4 gives me a -4. I have it in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Okay, we are going to scroll down just a little bit and look at these special cases. So again, I'm going to rewrite my equation up here. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. You have that written at the top of your paper currently. Okay, so y minus my y1, which is 2, equals m, which is my slope. So my slope is 0, times my x minus this x right here, which is 3. Then I need to distribute. So 0 times x, well, that gives me 0x. And 0 times negative 3, that just gives me plus 0. So over here I have y minus 2 equals 0x plus 0. So in order to get y by itself, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And I end up with y equals 2. So I'm going to put that right here. I have a slope of 0. So if you remember from when we did the activity doing our arms in different directions based on the slope, this is going to be a straight line at 2. So if 2 is right here, it's going to be a straight line right here. We're going to pretend that it's right there where it needs to be. So I hope that this was valuable information. I need for you to finish up these problems, 6, 7, 8, as well as problem 3 and 4. So please do that before I see you next. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see y'all later.